Think about this right here. Adam was the son of God. He was the Lord of earth, therefore making him a God himself under the Most High God. Now, when you think about Eve, Eve ate the fruit not with the intentions of being a better wife, but she ate the fruit to be a God herself. If you can understand everything that was just said right there, that makes perfect sense as to why women shouldn't be given rights, or the reason why women were never given rights in the Bible, or even in certain countries nowadays where women don't have rights. Think about that. The woman ate the apple so she can be a God. She wanted to get the information that God gave to Adam. So every time you go around in the world, every single day, when you walk outside and you see women trying to be like men, saying if a man can do it, then I can do it. She's Eve. She's modern day Eve. If you talk to a woman right now, and that woman tells you, uh, fuck Eve, or Eve the reason why things are the way that it is, or they try to ignore the whole story of Adam and Eve. Think about that. Eve wanted to be equal to Adam. She didn't want to be what God put her here to be, which was a wife. She wanted to be God herself. She wanted to get the same information as Adam so she can go and make her own decisions and her own rules. Hence the modern woman. It's even in the Bible. It's always been here. Now, I bring all this up to say I'm not a Bible person. With religion and everything like that, I think there are stories and there's information and knowledge in these stories, but I'm not like a religious person. I don't believe in that thing to that degree. I believe there's a higher force. But the point I'm making is this: God created Adam. Adam was the Lord of the earth. Adam got lonely and wanted Eve. So when Adam got Eve, Adam Eve was sent here to be Adam's helpmate. Eve wanted to eat from the tree of knowledge so she can be just on the same playing field as Adam. Think about that. Every time you walk around today in 2026, 2025, 2026, we're in 2026 right now. Women, whether it's your mom, a girl you're talking to, a woman in your workforce, they're always trying to be equal to a man. They want to take the man's job. They want to tell you how to be a man. But none of them take value in being a woman. They don't have no, they do not care about being a woman at all. They want to be the fucking man when God didn't even create them to be the damn man. So if you sit back and you talk to a woman and you see a woman in the comments talking bullshit, it's even in the Bible. God made Adam. God made a son, which means that men are gods. We're the gods. We're the ones that have the vision and the sight we can see. Women were created to be our helpmates beneath us. Women hate their position in society. Women hate the fact that they were created to be a helpmate. So because of that, the woman went against God. She goes against God. Why? Because she wants to be God. She wants to take your role as a man. So when you see women and they're demonic and they're evil creatures, it's by nature. They they just do it. They want to go against God. They go against nature in every endeavor. So when you look at these countries, these Arab countries, these other parts of the world where women can't drive, women aren't given rights, women are basically steal property and things like that. That's the way the world has always meant to be. Women were created to be beneath a man. It's God, man, woman, children. We understand God because we are God. Eve is the womb. She's the one that when you mix with her, you can bring another God into this life. And when you bring another God into this life, you then as the man are the one that puts the information into that kid, whether it's a male or a female. And that woman, because she listens to you, she takes the orders that you give her and she gives to the kids. She's the first teacher. But look at how the world is now. Women want to be men so fucking bad. And it's always been that way. The reason why the whole analogy of who was kicked out of the Garden of Adam, the Garden of Eden, and all of that was because a woman is an unruly creature by nature. So every endeavor that you deal with a woman, when she's arguing with you, when she's talking back to you, she's always trying to convince you to not follow God, just like the devil. That's why it was so easy for Satan to talk to her, because they think just alike. She's of this earth. Think about this shit, man. That's some deep shit if you really process what I just said. And I got this information from a guy who responded in my comments. Mardachi Bunyamyan. I butchered your name, buddy. My bad, but the way that he broke that down in the comments, it just further lets you know that your intuitions that you feel as a man, you aren't lying. You're not wrong in that. Women were never created and designed to lead. So every time a woman tries to tell you to look at her as an equal and treat her as an equal, she's doing what she was created to do in a way. It's be a deceiver.